Hello my fitness friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do kind of a why I chose fitness video, because I've been posting like all my workout videos and like random videos in between that, and I've never actually like really said why fitness is what I'm doing. So to get started, I am in school. I'm going to post-secondary. I'm taking the personal fitness trainer degree. So by this time next year I will be graduated and I'll be training. Well, that's why I'm doing like YouTube with fitness, because like I actually am going to school to be a trainer. Like that is what I want to do. So I just kind of want to go through like why I got into fitness. So to start, up until I was 15 years old, I was a gymnast. So when I was in grade 9, that's about 14 years old I think that is, and I was competing. It was like my first ever like P4 competition, I'm pretty sure, which is like the second to the highest provincial level you can do, and then it goes to like nationals and Olympics and stuff like that. So like I was so excited, I was so ready. It was my home gym competition. I actually had a pretty good floor routine, and then I went to beam. I don't know what happened. It's never happened to me before, but I was doing a back handspring and my first foot just completely missed the beam, and I landed straight on my knee on the beam. And the beams are literally just like metal, and then it's like a little bit of like almost feels like skin kind of overlay. Like they're not bouncy or squishy or anything. And so I landed right on my knee. I fractured my knee. I damaged all the nerves like under my kneecap, so it like tingles now rather than like have an actual feeling. And yeah, so that happened when I was in grade 9, and so I did gymnastics for a little bit after that. Actually, I think I did gymnastics until I was about 16, but I didn't really do much. I could just do like bars and stuff, but anything that didn't involve like my knee or like using my legs. So that's the one reason like I had to stop gymnastics, because it is kind of expensive, and when you can't really do everything, it's kind of pointless. So yeah, so gymnastics was like my start to fitness. And when I was doing gymnastics, sorry, my hair is driving me insane, my dad was actually going to the gym with a personal trainer, and so I would go from training at gymnastics for like 4 hours to the gym, and I'd work out with him and his trainer for like a couple hours. And that's when I started to like kind of think, oh, this is kind of cool. Like I got to talk to the personal trainer, and like I saw what he did, and he seemed like he actually had fun doing what he was doing. And like I've always had a passion for fitness, because like I did gymnastics, so I was always like fit most of my life. And then it was, I don't know, it seemed really interesting. That's what got me thinking about it, because I got to watch like an actual trainer and like listen to what he was saying. So when I was about 16, I had to quit gymnastics. So like the moment I quit gymnastics, I started going and working out pretty much like either every day or every second day. Like I got really into it. And in grade 11, probably about like mid first semester, I had a very bad school incident. I got bullied so bad that I actually stopped going to that school, and I ended up switching schools. And I was kind of like, I'm gonna be honest, like I was pretty depressed about like what happened. Like I felt really hurt, because it was people that like I thought are actually nice people, and then they all just like turned. And so like I was in a really bad place, like just super sad. I didn't want to be around people. And so the only thing that really kept me happy through that whole process of not going to the school and then having to switch schools was working out. I could go to the gym and I could completely clear my mind, and it was just like, it was a happy place for me. Like I could just work out, I wouldn't have to, like, it's just like getting away from reality, and I really liked it. Like it just helped me a lot, like getting through that. And then when I switched to my new school, nobody liked me at my new school, because they all knew about all the kids that like what they did at my old school, and they thought it was funny to keep doing it at my new school. Like, so I didn't really talk to anybody, and the only reason I actually stuck with it and like got through the next like year and a half at that new school was working out, because it was the only thing that would like get my built up anger out, or like rather than like sitting in my room like crying about stupid people, I just would go to the gym and work it out. And like after I was done at the gym, I just felt like my head was just completely cleared of like every problem. And so that's pretty much like why I chose fitness, because like it was the only thing for so long that made me happy. Because like I have been bullied since I think it was about like grade 2 or 3. Like I've always had people that have just literally hated me so much, but for no reason. It's always been like that with like for me. So gymnastics was the only thing that could clear my head back then. And when that ended, when I was like 16, I didn't really know what to do, and that's why I went to fitness. And then I realized how nice it was, like having something that could help, because I don't like talking to people about stuff. And so it was a nice way for me to calm down and just kind of let everything out without actually having to let it out, like talk to people. And so that's my main reason for like why I chose fitness, is because of all the people in my life that have tried to tear me down. I think that like being bullied so much, everyone thought like I was just gonna give up and like not go anywhere with my life. Like that's what people would tell me, and like they told me like that there's no point in me even being here and stuff like that. Like it was harsh, and I don't know, like I feel like what they said to me, instead of tearing me down, it pushed me harder to prove everyone wrong, that I could actually do something and be good at what I do. And so when I chose fitness, I kind of had that feeling that like this was my thing, this is what I'm gonna do. And every person that tried to push me down, like majority of the people that bullied me in high school are not even in post-secondary. They're working at bars right now, like they party every night. Nobody's really doing anything, and I'm at school, I'm working hard, I'm gonna get my I don't know if it's a diploma for the personal fitness trainer or if it's a degree. I think it's a diploma, but I'm gonna get that next year. And like I don't know, like they tried so hard, but I think it just pushed me harder to make everyone, like to prove everyone wrong, because I don't like when people try to tear me down. I like to kind of keep myself back, like push myself back up, because I don't know, growing up with my dad, like he has his dealership right now, and I lived in California for a bit just because of my dad's job, like when he had a different job, and like we always were moving around, and like just because my dad worked really hard to get where he got or where he is now, everyone just thought it was like, oh, we're just rich snobs and like I get whatever I want and all this stuff. And like that's why people would be like, you're not going to go anywhere with your life because you're so used to your dad doing everything for you. But like he didn't. I have had a job since I was like 13 years old. Every time I want to buy something that just like is a want, I buy it. Nobody seems to understand that. But that was another thing. It's like I could not stand when people would be like, you're never going to go anywhere because daddy does this and daddy did that and all this stuff. And I'm literally here like working really hard to make money so I can get what I want and do what I want. And so every time someone would say something like that, instead of tearing me down, like it hurt when they'd say it, it gave me a motivation inside where I was just like, I'm like, I need to do this. I'm like, I gotta push myself. I gotta make something of my life. I don't want to be that kid that daddy buys everything for. I never was. But like that's just what I got labeled as. And I was like, I have to prove people wrong. I'm like, I gotta make it so then that I have my own career. I have my own life without the help of anyone else. Because I am so sick of people telling me this. And it's like, nobody even knows who I am. Like, I've lived here for 10 years and nobody knows like the truth about me because nobody takes the time to listen or actually get to know me or something. They just all assume because like a kid with like decently wealthy parents is automatically a snob, apparently, especially in this area that I live in. So yeah, fitness was not only just to prove to people that I actually can do something with my life and that I want to do something with my life and that It's my life that I'm creating, I'm not going off of like what my dad has and like all of that stuff. This is my life, this is my choice, I'm working hard for it. It's not only just for that, it's for the fact that fitness was the only thing that made me happy for so long. Like, it's the only thing that got me through all of my elementary, junior high bullying. Was gymnastics was the only thing pushing me through it. All of high school, working out was the only thing that I could do that made me happy. And I don't know, that's just why I chose fitness, because when something makes you happy, you shouldn't give it up, especially when people try to tear you down and push you away from your dreams, because it's your dream, it's your life, it's your career, it's your choice, not anyone else's. So I've made that pretty clear, and I have pushed myself. I've not let anybody tear me down or push me away from my goals and dreams. Every time someone tries to, it makes me so much more motivated. Like, I am so ready to start my career. I'm going to train like crazy for the next few years, and hopefully in like 5-10 years have a gym of my own, or at least a company of my own. I already have a website started, like I sell plans on it. I'm just ready. I'm ready to make my life what I want it to be, and I'm never gonna let anyone else control that. So yeah, if anyone ever wondered why I randomly just started doing fitness videos, that's kind of my backstory to why I chose fitness. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you have any video like suggestions, or you want to know anything about me, just comment down below and I will respond to your comments. And subscribe so you don't miss another video with me. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye!